Okay, so first things first, hey everyone. The first thing that I do is I cleanse my face with this Maybelline Flash Clean. Remember, I bought it from the 99-cent store, and so I cleansed my face and it works really good. I'm totally in love with it. And then the next thing that I do is I grab my Neutrogena Shine Control Primer. Now this has like rice complex in it, so I'm assuming that's what is helping this just absorb all of the oils in my skin. And so it's pretty thick and I love it, and I try to really just saturate my skin in the areas where I'm prone to have much more oil. So my T-zone clearly, and then my cheek areas where I have more problems with pores. Just rub it in really nicely. It feels a little rough because of the particles in it, but I don't mind that. It just feels like almost like an exfoliating scrub. So I make sure that I get that into my skin and on my forehead as well. So that's rubbed in really nicely and it feels really good. A little bit under my cheek because I do use a little bit of contouring product, so I want to make sure that everything sticks to my skin. So that looks like it's pretty good. Pretty good, Beck. There you go. And then let's see, the next thing that I'm going to grab, I'm going to go straight into foundation. Now I bought the Fit Me at the 99-cent store, and I am going to use a little bit of it because it is pretty dark, but what I found was that it mixed in really nice. Oops, too much. It mixed in really nicely with my Better Skin by Maybelline in a lighter color. So I will put a couple pumps of that into the dark, and I found that after I mix them in together, it's like a perfect match for me. I am using a Wet n Wild foundation brush, which I absolutely love. So if you guys want to try a really inexpensive foundation brush, I say totally go for the Wet n Wild. So I'm just mixing it up here, and then I basically just paint it on my face. It does look a little dark, but once it's all blended in, I really, really like the way that it matches the rest of my skin tone. So what am I looking for? Oh yeah, my mirror, because I couldn't see. So I start to blend it in, and it does look a little dark on camera. But I blend, 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 and it actually ends up matching really nicely. So here it is, just blend, blend, blend. Put it on my eyelid, and the reason why I put it on my eyelid and under my eye, I don't have a problem with it, is because it dries so nicely. It does dry matte, even though I did use the Fit Me. I really enjoy the way that this foundation dries. It dries quickly, and it's not smudgy or anything like that. Like, I still can get in there and still blend it nicely. You know, sometimes other products dry and it just, I don't know, it starts to cake really quickly on your face. But this one, it does dry, but it still gives you, it gives me the ability to continue to blend. And I think it could be because I mixed in the Fit Me, the darker color. Because I remember when I just used the Fit Me Maybelline, the matte and poreless, that dries really quickly. So it could be that I mix the products and I'm having such really good luck with blendability. So I really enjoy this combination. And as you can see, as I blend more and more, the color oxidizes into a color that really matches the rest of my body and my neck, and it's not as dark as when I initially put it on. So then next, what I'm doing is grabbing my Beauty Blender because I want to continue to blend. I add the NYX Matte Finish Spray, and what I do here is, what I don't do is I don't spray it on my Beauty Blender, I spray it on my face. And I don't know, I saw that somewhere, and I thought that I would try it, and I really enjoy the way that it works. Because as I'm doing half of my face, the other half of my face, like, I don't know, it just starts to set in my makeup, and I enjoy the way that the after effect looks. I really enjoy it. So I just blend out. Now I really believe that the best way to achieve a foundation look that is flawless is to blend, blend, blend. You don't want any parts of your face that have too much product, and again, areas of your face that don't have enough product. And I really enjoy when it looks like I don't have anything on my face. I mean, you want to make it look like you have a little, but not, you know, overly done. So then I go in here probably with my powder. Let's see, what am I doing? Oh, I'm going to do my concealer first. So I'm trying to get rid of some of the dark circles and the deep set look of my eyes. So I'm going in with LA Colors concealer from the Dollar Tree. So far, as you see, I'm using really bargain products. I'm trying to go for 99-cent store, Dollar Tree, and then I am incorporating some things from the drugstore, but they still are like $2 or less. So now I'm just kind of going underneath the deep set line under my eyes because I'm trying to get rid of that shadow that it creates. So that's why you see me looking down. I'm trying to get it right into that line to get rid of that really bad shadow that is created from my under eye circles. So I go all the way up to the inner corner of my eye, bridge of my nose, just a little bit. I'm just doing a really light application. As you can see, it's almost translucent, just to give a little bit of balance to my skin, just a little. And I'm deciding that that's all that I want. Oh wait, the dark circles on the sides of my nostrils, and I just put a little bit there. So I'm gonna go in, surprise, surprise, with I cleaned it, and then I'm going back in with my foundation brush because I just love the way that it looks when it's all blended out. And it's really soft, and I don't know, I just enjoy it. Some people wouldn't do that because they don't want it to get dark. They want to keep the concealer, but when you clean the brush, like, it does the trick. It does what I want it to do. And I'm not going for like this really hardcore concealer. As you can see, I didn't even put it all the way up to the bottom of my lash line. I just wanted something really fast and just really just easy. That's it. That's what I did. I'm not a big fan of the really light concealer under my eyes because my eyes crease so much. I don't mind it like when I do a really heavy application, like it's okay. But this for me today, I'm not doing anything special. It's just, you know, errands and just typical stuff that I do on a day-to-day basis. So I don't want to walk around with a ton of product on my face. So that's it. That's what I did. And so now I am going to set with my e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. This is really nice. If you guys haven't used it, I would suggest that you try it. I really enjoy it, and it works really well. It's super loose, so it gets kind of messy. I just put a little bit in the cap. That was a lot. And then I'm going to grab my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. So again, another e.l.f. brush, which I love. Grab a little on the tip and then tap it out. So it kind of looks like a lot, but don't worry. It starts to blend away really quickly. And the brush is so soft that I can just go all the way under. And the reason why I wasn't concerned with putting too much concealer all the way up to my line is because I knew I would be using this powder. And this powder, like, it works just fine without any product under it. For me, for what I'm looking for right now. You can see the residue of the powder, so it's really fine. So I have a napkin or a paper towel under me. Okay, I guess I really love that brush. So I'm going in for a little bit more because my crease is set in quickly. So that's good for me. Like, that's a nice finish for me. It's, you know, it's fine for me. Like, I feel like it did what it needed to do. And I feel like my face feels like it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good, rather. So then I pour the remaining product back into the container because I don't want to waste any. And then, what am I doing? I think I'm going to go in for my eyes. Oh, my face. I'm going to go ahead and use, the Fit Me Maybelline. Again, another 99-cent store product, which I was like super floored when I saw it. So it's the Toffee Caramel Pressed Powder. So again, I'm going in, I know this is my e.l.f. complexion brush, which I love, 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 love. It is so soft and so beautiful. And just put a little bit on, tap out the excess, blow a little bit, and just gently, gently put this all over my face. And I am holding my my Dollar Tree or 99-cent store. I forget. I think it was the 99-cent store, but I don't remember. Where I got this amazing, beautiful hand mirror that looks princessy. And if you watch my other hauls, you'll be able to see all of it in case I don't show all of it in this video. So that's just a quick pressed powder, setting powder, and I love the way that it feels. My face, it feels, oops, wait, where'd I go? I think I forgot something. What did I forget? Hurry up, Rebecca. Tick tock, tick tock. Okay. I forgot what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something in my little makeup box. Don't worry, I'll speed this up. Here I am. Hi. So what did I find? Oh, my primer for my eyeshadow. I forgot about that. So excuse this palette. It is the NYX Dual Eyes palette, but I used that container to blend some stuff out, so it's kind of messy. But I'm just using the primer that it came with, and I really like it. It does a good job. I just use a tiny bit, and I blend it all over my eyelid. That's just to get the eyeshadow to stay onto my eye. I will be doing a light application of shadow today. Very neutral colors, but this primer does a really good job. And I think that palette from NYX was probably less than $5, and I believe I got it at Walmart, so it was probably the most expensive product that I have on my table today. So just a little bit more primer on this eye. I'm trying not to get in the way and look awkward. So there we go. And the inner corner, because I do put highlight there, so there we go. And that should do it. And that's it. So then now I get my e.l.f. palette that I found at the Dollar Tree just the other day, and I did put this in a haul video. And I did use the little applicator that it comes with, but I really don't like those, but I did use it just to see what I can create with it, but I didn't like it too much. So I'm going in with my, I don't know what brush that is. I know it's e.l.f. I'll have to add it in the description box. I think that might be, what is that? Let me see. That is the e.l.f. Professional Defining Brush. e.l.f. Professional Defining Brush. That's what that is. So I just went in for that lightest color, and I put that in the inner circle and then all over my eyelid. So as you can see, I'm obviously going for a super light look today. I'm not trying to do anything dramatic. Just a light application of it. Put it all over my eyelid. The inner corner. Because the color is light enough to actually use in the inner corner, I just kind of like kill two birds with one stone. Because I'm going light, so I don't really need anything more. And then I'm finding my other brush for, I believe, the crease. And I'm using the same palette. And I'm just going in with the lid color. Not the crease, with the lid color. It's that taupey brown. And surprisingly, yes, I'm going to use a concealer brush from e.l.f. And the reason is because I love the fineness of the tip of the concealer brush, and it goes right into the crease without me having to do much. And I can control. So see how it's going right in the crease, and I'm just doing a really thin line, and I'll blend it out in a little bit with a different brush, but I just want a little tiny bit of product. So that brush works perfect for what I need it for. And the brush is stiff enough that the product isn't gonna fly anywhere. So it works out perfect for what I need, and I love it. So I'm just putting a little bit of that lid color into my crease just to give a little bit more dimension. That's it. That's all I want. I don't want anything too dramatic, obviously. And that's it. And then I'm gonna go for my blending brush. I believe I got this at Walgreens, and it's really, really, really soft. There's no product on it. I just use it for blending and then I clean it. So that's all I'm doing, is going in and just blending these colors together, getting a really clean, blended, natural, neutral look. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Super easy, super, super easy. Just blend, blend, blend. And I think the best way to get a really, really nice look on your eyes as well as on your face is just to blend it out as much as you can. So I'm blending, blending, blending. That's the spoolie that I got from e.l.f. And I just go in and I tame my brows. I used to have really, really full eyebrows until I started getting them waxed. And then along the line somewhere, I got a really bad, my eyebrows just were not shaved properly. So now it's just, I'm trying to let them grow, and I get them waxed or I get them threaded. Sometimes it just depends. But they're pretty thin for me compared to what I really like. But I don't really like, oh, where am I going? Come back. I don't really like a super thick brow just because it makes me look mean, quite honestly. Oh yeah, this is the Maybelline Brow eyebrow pencil that I got at the 99-cent store that I did a haul on as well. And so it's beautiful. I love it. So I think I'm just gonna go in super lightly with this one. Yeah, I'm just gonna go in super lightly for just a little bit of a cleaner look. My eyebrows get a little sparse towards the end. So I don't really overdraw my eyebrows. I just fill in the area that, where my natural hair is. I just fill it in a little bit because, again, like I said, when my eyebrows are a little thicker, I don't know, it doesn't really frame my face as well, or darker rather. So I like them to be lighter than my hair color, like a light brown or just a light taupe. That's my favorite. So I just kind of deepen them a little bit just to make everything blend in. And then I take the spoolie so that I can disperse some of the color and just make it look really natural. So I have a little spot right there where hair doesn't really grow back. So anyways, that's that. To see that area right there, it's kind of funny. So I have to just be a little more precise, that's all, in that area. That's it. That's good enough. Good enough, Beck. So now I'm going to go in with a little bit of the Lift product, and it's really dark for my skin tone, but I use it as just a really nice contour, just something really easy. So your contour line is where your natural cheekbone is, and so I'm just doing a little tiny bit of a contour. I start at the very top of my ear and I just do a little line. That's it. I just want something really easy, really simple, really fresh. So that's where I go in. I'm going to go on the sides of my nose just a little bit, and then on my forehead, my temples. Super easy, just to kind of give some dimension to my face. Just going in with a little bit of shadows. And the reason is too is because I'm doing a heavy highlight at all, or a heavy I'm not doing concealer or anything like that, super heavy. So this I always use my beauty blender for, because it just gives me that really nice airbrush blending effect. So I always contour with a beauty blender because I don't want it to look like I have product going around the edges of my face. I like it to look like it's just, I've been sun-kissed, you know? So just blend that in. And don't ever go down with your contour. If you like to contour, make sure that you go towards the middle of your face versus pushing the product down, because you won't have the same effect. So that's easy. That's easy to remember. Just always go up. If you go down, it just looks like a big muddy mess. And I don't know, your cheekbones are high, so you want to pull the product high. Because you're just trying to draw in cheekbones if you don't have it. So I just think it looks more flattering if you continue to move the product upwards. Not too much. You don't want to get that into your high cheekbone area or anything like that. So I'm sure you get the gist of it. So, oh, the double chin area on me, I hate it. So I definitely contour that. And then I just kind of like chisel in a new chin. I went way too high on this because of my mirror. I couldn't really see right, but I'll fix it right now. You'll see. Again, I go in with my NYX matte spray just to see how I went way too high. And then I take the opposite end of my beauty blender and just remove the product. And I went too high there again, so I'll just take the opposite end and just remove. And that did the trick. So this works for me to hide the double chin area and to also carve out a jawline, a new jawline. I don't do this every day. This is just for the sake of this video. Since I'm contouring, I figured I might as well just get it right all over my face, just so the effect is better. Go back up and blend a little more. And then blend down on your neck so that you don't see the lines. And then I will, what am I doing here? Oh, I'm going in with my blush. This is from Jordana. And I really like this color. And again, I'm going in with a stippling brush. I enjoy the way this stippling brush works with this blush. So I'm using it. So I stipple it on and then I go in a circular motion to spread out the product. Oh, I realized that I forgot to blend out the contour on my nose. So that's important. You don't want to look like you just have two brown lines on your nose. So I just blended that out really quickly. I didn't really use much, but I did blend it out, and I take that up to my end of my eyebrows just to make it look consistent and there's no break. So there's that. Back to the blush. Just a little bit. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. And I think I'm gonna go with my mascara now. And I think I forgot it, so where did it go? Oh, there it is. Found it. So this again is the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. This I did not, this is my most expensive product. I bought this from the drugstore. And that was probably between $7 and $8. But still, very reasonable for makeup products. So what I do is I grab the brush and I, as you can see, I'm moving it from side to side on the root of my eyelash. So I take it and I wiggle it, and I do that just so that I can get a nice application to my roots, and I believe that that really opens up my eyes. So I wiggle it on the root, get most of the product there, and then I just brush it through to the ends of my lashes. I do not like clumpy lashes. So I do my best to just keep it really natural. But I do like the look of voluminous lashes. So I just try to get most of the product on the bottom just to avoid the clumpiness on the ends of my lashes. I just don't think it looks flattering. I don't really, on me that is. I know some people love thick, voluminous, spider looking lashes, and that's wonderful for them, but for me it does nothing for me. So that's just a quick coat of mascara. That's all I'm going to do. And then I'm going in with my Wonder Pencil from NYX. This is awesome, by the way, ladies, to line the inner rim of your eyes. And it just helps to just open up your eyes. And it does a really good job. And you don't really even need to put very much at all. So it does a really nice job. If you just want that really natural, like, doe eye look. It just, see how it just like opens up my eyes? You know, I love it. It's a great product. Now I'm going in, final product is for my lips. And you know me, I'm a gloss lover. I love gloss. But here I am, I'm going to go back in because I don't want to line my lips with color. I just want a very natural lip today. So I'm going to go wipe off my Wonder Pencil because it was just in my eye. But this is also for reverse lining your lips. So I go and I use it under my natural lip just to kind of pop out my lips. I do have a smaller upper lip, but I mean, it's what I have. I don't mind it at all. But sometimes I do want it to be a little more just present. So I reverse line it, and that too on the bottom. And it just kind of like, it just gives my lips a little more of a fuller look, and I like that. Just a little bit. I guess I needed to give you that visual, huh? And that's it. And this lip gloss is from the Dollar Tree. I believe it is either LA Colors or Sassy and Chic. I'll have to verify it, but oh, it's my favorite lip gloss. Every time I'm in there and they have it, like, I get it because it feels so good and it smells so nice, and it's just got such a nice neutral natural gloss, and I love it. And it's not ultra shiny, it's just exactly what I need. It blends into my natural lip color and I love it. It brings out the natural color of my lips really nicely. So that's it, guys. That is my 99-cent store Dollar Tree and drugstore product. Yeah, whatever I want to call it. Just a simple way of applying an everyday look. So I hope you guys liked it. Talk to you soon. Bye.